Hello, my name is Peyton Castley. On my topic about my informative essay, I'll be choosing why you shouldn't buy a Tesla. There are many reasons why you should not buy a Tesla. One of the reasons would be the price. Tesla vehicles tend to be more expensive than their gasoline power counterparts. Although they may save them money in the long run due to lower operating costs and potential tax incentives, if you're on a tight budget, a Tesla might not be the most financial responsible choice just because of how expensive they are. And over time, the charging stations will cost a lot more, and buying a new battery per year, well, maybe not per year, but like every 2 years, will cost more than filling up your car in the long run. Um, the charging, there's been problems with the charging facilities just because of like they're not everywhere. They are hard to find sometimes if you're out in the country and you have a Tesla. They're going to be hard to find. The availability of charging stations varies by location. In some areas, it can be less convenient to charge a Tesla compared to filling up a gas tank. If you live in an area with limited charging, an electric vehicle may not be the right choice for you in the long run. The range of the Tesla, yes, the batteries do charge for about 400 miles, but depending on the day and the weather, they can fluctuate. Some people experience some people will experience range anxiety, which is the fear of running out of the battery power because not reaching the charging station because you're in such a bad area that you can't find a charging station. While Tesla vehicles generally have good range, the fear can be concern for those who's driving distance regularly. The maintenance costs, it's going to be hard to find parts for the Tesla because you have to get them shipped straight from the Tesla manufacturing place database, because that's the only place where you're going to be able to get them from, which is good because they're going to be making it the part for you, but it's not that good because you're going to be paying a lot of money for it, the shipping too, and by the time you get it, you're going to be out of a car for probably almost 2 months. While electric vehicles can generally have lower maintenance costs, traditionally cars do with fewer parts. Tesla parts are servicing can be expensive. If you are concerned with maintenance costs, it's worth considering. Some Tesla owners have reported issues with quality and control and the reliability, which the company has been working to improve with this aspect. It's essential to research and read reviews about this specific model and you're interested in. For instance, the Tesla Model 2023 Tesla Model Y has had significant problems with its backup camera, and it has caused many wrecks so far. So I have a quote here. There's been complaints about there's a problem with the screen in their Tesla. Luckily, it was spotted by Elon Musk himself, who quickly fixed it, and then retweeted back to the woman on Twitter. Um, the environment. Now, if you buy a Tesla, there's going to be problems with the environment by buying that car. Yes, they say it's more safe for the environment, but building the Tesla is not as safe as having a gas or diesel truck or a car, for instance, because the battery puts so much pollution out in the environment that it does kill off bugs, grass, flowers, anything like that. Electric vehicles are generally considered more environmental friendly to operate. The environmental impact of manufacturing these batteries can be significant. This is a border issue with the entire electric vehicle industry. The driving, yes, there's self-driving cars, but you can't always trust a self-driving car because it is, at the end of the day, an AI car. Teslas have been in the forefront of promoting autonomous driving technology, but it's essential to remember that the fully autonomous vehicles are not yet a reality and may still be a few years away. Relying too heavily on semi-automatics features can do damage, dangerous if not used correctly. Some people may prefer the traditional dealerships model for buying service cars. Tesla operates differently with primarily online sales and service centers. This approach may not suit everyone's preferences because you can't go out and look at the car. You have to go on the website, search up what car you want, and then you have it delivered at your house. Now, when you want to go buy a regular car with gas or diesel, you can go to the dealership, look at the cars you want. You can even test drive the cars, which makes it nice because you get to then choose which car you like driving more. Now, if you buy this Tesla, say you buy a Tesla Model S and you get it delivered and you don't like driving it, yes, you can still return it, but they're still going to cost you for sending it back because you didn't get to test drive it and you didn't get to see how it feels when you're driving it. The brand loyalty. Many people are loyal to the brands. Tesla will be loyal back to you, but the thing is, they don't care how you feel about the car. If it did come with like scratches or dents, they'll help you out, but they're going to make a charging fee because it's not their faults technically. If you are a strong brand loyalty to another automaker or invested in particular ecosystems, transitioning to a Tesla may not align with your brand preferences. Tesla has recalled 500,000 cars in the US over rear view camera and trunk defects. Now this is bad because when you're backing up and you're just backing up in a parking lot, say, and you don't see anybody behind you and your camera goes out and you just hit somebody, that's on you because you're backing out. Issues have increased the risk of crashes, regularities. Says recall in Tesla's second run with regularities this month, which is not good if they're having this many problems within a month of them just fixing it. That's another problem with the Tesla brand, with electric vehicles in general. In conclusion, whether or not you should buy a Tesla depends on your individual circumstances, including your budget. You want to have enough money to be able to buy this Tesla right off, because it may take a while for you to pay it off at the long run because of how expensive a new battery is per year, or every 2 years, depending on how much you drive the car. You're also going to want to consider the location of the charging stations, because if you live right in the country and you're driving and you run out, you're kind of screwed in that situation, because you're either going to have it towed, which is going to cost you money, or you're just going to let it sit there, which is kind of bad for the car because somebody could break into it, take the tires off, take the rims off. You just never know. The driving habits of the Tesla, you want to be able to like feel how the Tesla drives, but at dealerships and stuff, you can't do the Tesla brand just because of how they like to sell their cars with all their models, no matter what car it is. They're gonna ship it to your house, and if you don't like how it feels, then you're gonna be able to send it back, but it's gonna cost you a finder's fee. It's essentially to throughout your research and consider your options, including other electric and hybrid vehicles, before making a decision. At the end of the day, it's going to be your choice, but driving these cars has shown significant problems with the ecosystem, and not only that, but just people have been complaining about how the car goes and what happens in the car, things like that. The backup cameras have been a really big issue, and that's all. Thank you.